Last month, I almost lost my YouTube account. Like, for real. This is an account I've been building for 10 years, give or take at this point, but I got hacked. Our reality is shaped by the thoughts we carry in our hearts and minds. It's not the big dramatic ones, it's those quiet ones, the ones we repeat to ourselves so often we stop noticing we're even thinking them. What we believe about ourselves, what we believe is possible for us, that becomes really ingrained. It shapes what we reach for, it shapes what we settle for, it also shapes what we even let ourselves imagine. So if you're not where you want to be yet, it's worth asking yourself gently, what have I been telling myself? What story have I been running on repeat without realizing? Because the mind doesn't just reflect reality, it builds it. Good morning, good morning. I hope you are having a gorgeous. We're having a gorgeous month of August. Today is the 12th. And I just thought to start the vlog today so you could capture like birthday prep, birthday itself, and then an event next week. So you guys know how my reflective vlogs are. I kind of like to have it as a moment where we can catch up. Things are not too serious, but still very intentional with like taking you guys along with me. But hope you've been well. I've just been very busy with work. I say this year has been one that God has been teaching me a lot about audacity and character. Audacity in terms of showing up for myself. Like, even if I feel like I'm not prepared for an opportunity, just go ahead and do it. Like with Maker Mode, the sewing branch, the creator awards, like there are a lot of things that the normal me would be like, oh my gosh, I could never, but God has really been pushing me to be more audacious. And then the second thing is character in the sense of being more responsible for the choices I make, whether this is around my finances, deciding to learn how to drive, or starting to run. Basically, just building up habits that would serve me for decades and decades to come. So it's been a gorgeous year so far. I'm thankful. But something that a lot of you guys on YouTube don't even realize, wait, let me pull you closer because this part of the gist is very juicy. I feel like a lot of people didn't even realize that this happened to me. It was people more on like Facebook and Instagram that knew. But last month, I almost lost my YouTube account. Like, for real. This is an account I've been building for 10 years, give or take at this point. But I got hacked. And the way it happened was so sketchy that, normally they'll tell you when you receive an email, don't click a link, or when you go on a website, don't click any dodgy links. No, this one actually looked like. So let me break it down. So if you're someone who creates like me, you don't fall into this trap. Essentially, I got an email about like a YouTube sponsorship. It was from a website or a brand called Proposify. I don't even know if it's a real business, yeah. If it's your business, sorry, but that was the name of the brand that I got the email from. So the email said, "Oh, we'd love to work with you. Click through this link to like fill out your detail," or which is something that a lot of times I've gotten like work. That is a format that some brands use. They'll take you onto like a third party website where you have to like fill like your name, your account details and all that. So I thought it was the same format, but no, I was so wrong. So I clicked the link. I should have known better, but yes, I did click a link. I clicked that link and then it took me to another page that asked me to verify that this was indeed my YouTube account. So I left my name, email address, and then it took me to a third page that said, "Oh, is this your account?" And it showed the profile picture from my Kim Dave channel and then my subscriber count. So I was like, "Oh yeah, that's me." The moment I click confirm, Omo, the way I just lost access to everything. I could no longer log into my Gmail. I was trying to like log back in, the password was not working, two-factor authentication was not working. Whoever did this was really quick. Everything happened in less than 10 minutes. Like, that's how quick everything happened. The good thing is I was home, George was home with me, so I quickly went and told him, babe, I don't know what's happening. I got this notification saying I changed my password. And George was like, yeah, actually, I got an email saying that your email has been removed from the Google Family member account. We have like a Google Family thing where all of our emails are like in one place and we're able to like share pictures and everything. So The person removed my email from there, so George will not be able to help me from his end. Two factor authentication was not working. They now changed it to a USB. Gosh, people are wicked. So with two-factor authentication, normally to be a pass key or a phone number, they will now you now send you get like a code and you now use that as your second factor. This person now changed it to a USB, so I was entirely locked out. Like I was just there like, is this it? Is my account gone? Is this going to be like it for me? This is how I support my family. This is how I'm building my business. But God not sleep. God does not sleep. So essentially, I reached out to my previous partner manager when I was on the Black Voices Fund. We had access to like someone who worked at YouTube. Thankfully, I still have a bit of rapport with her. We're not super close, but I just went on her Instagram and I dropped her a DM like, babes, this is what's happening to me. I really need help. And she like just told me what to do. And she got in contact with someone. Like I just feel like God really just arranged everybody that helped me that day, because I kept trying to log in, and I've been told that when that happens to you, just keep putting in the password that you used. But I just kept doing that. I don't know if it was from YouTube. I don't know if it was somebody else, because I actually posted on Instagram that, guys, I've been hacked too. So if you get any emails from me, if you see any content on my page, it's not mine, that someone else is doing something. So people on Instagram and Facebook actually knew this. But after 2 hours, I was now able to get to a point in the login process where it asked me to put in a recovery email. And I put in my second email address, and that was how I was able to like go through the recovery process of getting my email address and my YouTube account back. In that 2 hours frame, whoever was doing this, they deleted my channel art, my profile picture. Thankfully, did not delete any of my videos, else I would have been in real pepper soup. But that was so scary. That was so, so scary. So if you create content, be mindful of the links that you click, even if they say, oh, it's a brand deal, we'll pay you. These scammers are getting very, very good. And they are targeting creators because they know we need sponsorships for like to keep making like income. So they know what they are doing, they know who they are targeting. So just be mindful the emails that you click. We've set up like a whole recovery system like by ourselves, George and I, outside of the usual one that Google has. But yeah, that happened last month. The day after I won the Creator Craft Awards, it was the 15th of July. It's been about a month. And I was like, wait, I've actually not talked about this thing. So if you're a content creator, if you're someone who does, you are visible online, just be mindful of all these brands reaching out to you. Sometimes it may not even be the brand. Somebody I just used their name and they're using it to now scam creators of our hard-earned hard work. That's just cruel, really, really cruel. So thankfully, I have my channel back. We've secured it. We've gotten all the codes that need to be gotten. And thanks to everyone who actually helped. The person at YouTube, there was like another contact that we reached out to. So thanks to everyone who helped out with that, because Kim Dave would have been gone and that would have just been it. Like, that would have been it. I have a parcel to pack. It is the very last copy of Maker Mode. Wow, the last copy in the first batch. I remember when I was ordering that batch and I was like, God, am I going to be able to sell out these copies? Well, here we are. Well, in more exciting news still, I got the sample for version 5, which is an outcome of your feedback when I did the sewing brunch. A lot of people left like tips on ways to actually make this one a lot better. And I ordered a sample, show you side by side comparison of the two. So this is version 5. It has gold wire binder instead of black. And then for the colors, they look really, really similar, just that this one is a bit more yellow, whereas this is a bit more green. The design is the same. It was designed by my younger brother in Nigeria. The back is also the same too. It's just the wire is gold to match the warmth of the cover. Also, we added, I think the most important thing that we added are tabs. So if you look on the side here, they're actually tabs for the different sections. So there's a tab for getting started, which is like where all the definitions and charts are. There's a tab for planning ahead, which is where all of like the monthly, the quarterly planners are. And then mood boards fabric inventory, and project planners. I find that with the tabs, you might not need to use a bookmark except if you like to have a marker for just where maybe the last page of your fabric inventory that you filled or the last page of the mood board. But tabs are in version 5. The book is also a lot wider, so size wise it's just a little bit wider, so it could cover the tabs, whereas if the tabs are not covered, they may actually start bending and fraying. So it is just a little bit wider by like this much, so like this much, just like the size difference. But this new version would be available to purchase at Knit and Stitch Festival happening in October in London, October 8th to 10. I think 8th to 10th or 8th to 11th, but closer to the day I'll start talking more about it. But I just wanted to show you version 5.
I will be the last to leave. I won't say a word, just let you breathe. I won't make a sound, I won't slow you down. I knew we were on borrowed time, just a passing streak, nothing you would keep. I fell in too deep. And as far as at least how I remember, we were leaving in September, when red and gold paint the sky. And as far as though maybe I pretended, oh, I wish it never ended. I held on with all my might, still waiting on that last goodbye. See you standing by the door, watching the leaves as they fall once more. In the silence we made, I couldn't find the words to say.
Another year, another candle, another version of me stepping into this world that God has blessed me with. There's something about getting ready on your birthday that feels different. Like you're not just doing your hair, you're doing a little inventory of everything that's happened since the last birthday. This year taught me things I didn't know I needed to learn, grew things I didn't know I was growing. Some days felt like sewing without a sewing pattern, kind of like figuring it out as I went, seam by seam. But here I am, still building, still making, still showing up for the version of myself I am becoming. So today isn't just about being perfect. It's about being present, being grateful for the people who have been with me and stitched themselves into my story this year. You here's to another year of making something beautiful out of everything I'm giving and growing up one day at a time. Cake. Well done, Papa Penguin. Feels pretty good. How do you feel about your work?
Proud. Achievement.
Maria's like, I want to be part of this too.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama. Happy birthday to you.
It's the following day, the day after my birthday. It's a Monday, and I just wanted to catch up with you guys about how the day went. Simple but really intentional day. I started off the day really quiet, just like breakfast with George and Maria, and then Bolu, that I went to fashion school with. You guys would have seen her on the channel. She came over and then she watched Maria, and then George and I could go into Central, and we had this like very bougie afternoon tea at the Wallace Museum. So it's like a free museum, and they have a restaurant in the middle that has like this like greenhouse transparent roof. So it's well lit, lots of natural light, and they even gave us like complimentary prosecco. So it was such a gorgeous day. I love how we just allow the day to unravel naturally. Thanks to my husband, Amy K, Bolu, and you guys for showing me so much love. Like I could not just keep up with the messages at one point, the comments on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. So thank you for celebrating me. Thank you for loving up on me. I appreciate it so much. I'm thankful for a new age. Thankful for the air in my lungs, health, love, family, and life. And today I'm actually going to be finishing up a dress that I need to wear for an event next tomorrow. I'm using this fabric that, if you guys have seen my handkerchief skirt, this was the fabric I used. I had like 3 meters left, so it was just enough to cut the dress. It's one of those styles that has the gathers on the side, and then the middle of the dress is kind of straight. I've gone for a V neckline on the front. So the front is a V neckline, and then the back is like a round. The tutorial for this dress will either be the video before this vlog or after this vlog. I am filming as I'm sewing, which takes a lot longer than actual make time. It takes a lot longer than usual when you're filming and making, but that I need to finish today. I also need to do a bunch of admin, but yesterday was gorgeous. I'm just so thankful. I'm full of positive energy, so I'm going to transfer that to my work. And I need to finish this dress today though. Let's get started on this dress. Let's take all this positive energy and all these vibes and finish this dress today, so I have it ready for Wednesday. Okay, so it is a Wednesday today. I'm heading off into London for a CapCut event. It's actually at the TikTok head office, close to Farringdon. It's a very like small brunch style event, and it's a workshop where they'll be teaching us how to use some of their new AI powered tools. I'm actually curious about that because I love tech in the creative workflow of a designer, creator. So come along with me, see what we get up to, and I'm looking forward to actually connecting with other creators as well. I plan to film an episode of Costa Fashion where I ask people to guess if my outfit is handmade or not. That should actually be fun because people always be guessing that, oh, it's store bought or it's handmade. I'm going to film an episode of that, which will go up much later on the channel, but it should be an exciting day. Here we are at the TikTok office. Just finished the CapCut workshop, which went really well. Met some amazing creators. Got content, learned about your new tools. The design studio and the video studio is so clever how they've incorporated AI into like tools that you can use to improve your workflow as a creator and potentially work with brands. So that was fun.
1, 2, 3.
Just go back home. That was so fun. I always love when brands make an activity. Oh no, the sun is doing what the sun be doing. Please hold. Please hold. There we go. That was so fun. I always love when brands actually create something that allows creators or like creatives to connect with each other and actually do something other than just like, learning about their new releases. So that was quite fun getting to actually put the tool into use. I think I'm most likely going to be playing around with the design studio, which lets you to ideate like mood boards, storyboard, because storyboarding is not something I typically would do. But if I was in like a high production shoot for my brand, I would most likely would want a storyboard just to have a very clear plan before going into that shoot. Especially if I'm working with like a model, makeup artist, spending a pretty coin. I would want the plan to actually be laid out and then try and follow those plans so everyone is on the same page. So design tool is definitely more of my alley. I'll most likely be trying it out. I already use CapCut every day for my short form video anyway, so it will be like something additional that I can play around with. Food is ready. I'm so hungry. But it will be something additional that I could play around with. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this vlog. This was like a reflective slash birthday slash events, and I hope you enjoyed coming around with me, spending a few days with me. It's always nice when I get to do these so you can kind of like catch up and see what Kim is up to. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Go check out the tutorial for this dress, which would most likely be the video before this one. The video before this one and the video after this one, but the tutorial for this dress will already be out. So it will be a pattern, cutting, sewing, detailed tutorial if you're someone who wants to recreate the style for yourself. It turned out so pretty. I am obsessed with how this dress turned out. Like, ooh, ooh. I'm really thinking of how I'm going to style it for winter with like a roll neck, tights, and boots. Cute, obsessed. Honestly, I really am very proud of myself for this one. So thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and until my next video, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are. Bye.